Hi, I'm Josiah Allen, certified ergonomist with VelocityEHS Humantech. And today I'm here with Ken from ergoCentric, and he's going to tell us about ergoCentric sit stand. How's it going today, Ken?
Doing well, Josiah, thanks.
So first question I have for you is, what developed to this product coming to market?
Yeah, well, for about 30 years, ergoCentric has been working very closely with ergonomists to develop real-world applications for our seating products. And the sit stand is no different. It came from a very large bank had a need for their tellers to have a sit stand solution. Now, the ergonomist wanted a perch that they could lean against, but the employees really insisted on having a backrest. So we really kind of brought together what the ergonomist wanted as well as the employees and came up with the ergoCentric sit stand, which has very unique applications.
Great, yeah, and we definitely like seeing the backrest as well to provide that back support during seated tasks. From what I understand, there's three main kind of settings for this chair. Can you please tell us about them?
Yeah, sure. And that is what makes this a little bit unique. We can use this in three different ways. We can use it as a perch, meaning that I'm just going to lean against the front edge of this. I can use it as a perch, but with the backrest, which is a pretty unique feature. And then we can use it as a regular kind of task stool, as you would normally see.
Yeah, and one thing that I want to mention is that it also has a collar on the hydraulic cylinder so that when you are switching between lower and higher work, it's almost like it has a preset setting so you don't have to fiddle with it as much.
That's right. We actually call it a dual height adjustment system. So we have the normal hydraulic that makes it go up and down about 7 or 8 inches, but we also have a collar down below that has different settings. So you can preset it. So if your work surface happens to be higher, you can set it to have a higher range, or if you want it lower to the ground, you can set it to have a lower range to the ground.
Great. Can you tell us about a couple of the safety features that this chair has?
Yeah, sure. Safety is definitely paramount for us. And one of the features is with the 3 glides and 2 casters. So one issue that we might see is when we're perching against it, we're leaning against the product. And what could tend to happen if it was all on casters is it could roll away from you and there's falls potentially. So what we've done is we've added 2 casters and 3 glides so that when you're perching against it, it actually stays very stable. Then when you need to move it, you can move it with the 2 casters. Another great safety feature is what we call the non-slip strip. And this is the non-slip piece of material on the front edge that has a grip to it so that you're not sliding off when you're in the perching position.
Great, and since we're on the topic of the non-slip grip on the top here, also want to mention that there are some different fabrics you can get for this device as well, correct?
Sure, yes, we use the stool in all different types of applications. Sometimes it's in an office, but a lot of times in industrial or labs. So we have a variety of different coatings that we can use and coverings, such as vinyl, fabric, or we can use this very durable material throughout the entire stool.
Okay, good. One of my big concerns whenever I see new equipment introduced into a workplace is how are people going to know how to use it properly? Can you give me a little bit of insight into that?
Yeah, sure. That's something that we're very passionate about as well. People pay good money for equipment and then often don't understand how to use it properly. So what we've done is on every seating product that we sell, we include a tab here on the front edge that includes a bit of a training guide as well as a URL. And that URL takes you to a 90-second video on how to adjust this particular product. So there's kind of a built-in training tool into every stool that goes out the door.
Very good. Last question I have for you, where have you seen this implemented and implemented well in different workplaces?
Sure. Yeah, as I mentioned, although we made it for banks, we use it quite often in manufacturing. It has a nice small footprint to it, so it can fit in a lot of different places. So pharmacy counters, retail applications, sit-to-stand offices, as well as manufacturing.
Great. Well, Ken, thank you very much for joining us. Again, this has been Ken from ergoCentric, and we've been looking at the ergoCentric sit stand. I'm Josiah Allen. See you next time.